Hey guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to the third KCDC 5-Star Takeaway podcast
With
Vivi!
S.
Is that gonna be our thing from now on?
I don't know. We'll see.
Anyway, we are back this week. First of all, we're gonna start with something new just came out on the KCDC channel.
Oh, yeah. Well, the latest cover is Blah 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 by Empress, which is a little bit of a new flavour. It's the first ever cover on our channel that's in Thai.
T-pop.
It's our first Thai song.
And it's a banger.
It
The
is.
song.
I agree. Basically, how did it come about? Because, I think we were all floating song ideas in the chat. And then I think I remember sending Empress. And the twins were like, oh my god, I've seen that on TikTok, because I'd seen it on TikTok.
That's what I was going to say. I saw it on TikTok too.
Was it Belle? Whoever Janice's member was. I saw those fan cams and I was like, oh, this is a banger.
Oh, I think I saw it. That was who I saw it too. It was just her. And I was like, I couldn't tell if it was, I don't know. I was like, is this just a TikTok thing? And then I found out she had a whole group and they were choreographed dances and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then Joanne and Alyssa are both Thai, so that basically just sealed the deal. Jess loves to shake her derriere.
Yeah.
So then it was a sealed
It was
deal.
obvious. Yeah, we had to.
And now here we are. We had to blah, blah, blah.
Nah.
Sheryse did want to do it. However, what stopped you?
Because I do not like shaking my derriere. I was really vibing with the song, but then the second verse, I couldn't escape it.
Yeah, honestly, usually with covers, I tell my parents, and then they can come see it if they're free. But for this one, I was like, I'm just gonna not.
It's not that bad, but it's just not my vibe. So, but that's all. But it was I was really sad. Even I was trying to find, I was choosing the members that maybe would be least likely to be scandalous. Not even scandalous. But yeah, I think the one that I wanted ended up doing the rap when they did that. Bah, bah, bah.
Oh yeah.
And I was
Could not escape the shake.
But I watched you guys' cover and you guys devoured it. So
Thanks. I was pretty pleased with it.
It was really good.
Yeah. It's a 6-member cover, so the positions were a little bit of a nightmare. But
how so?
No hate to Empress. Lots of love. But we'd look at we'd pause the dance track and be like, okay, what is this meant to be, you know? Because there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of sharing center and then things being slightly off center because there's an even number of people, so it's just difficult.
It's a bit confusing, yeah.
But I was happy with the end result.
That's what's most important. Guys, we watched it because it just came out. It's not gonna have come out. I mean, it's gonna have been 2 weeks out already when this comes out. Maybe a week. But we just watched it when it just came out, and we were sitting here and we were like, all I can hear is.
It was one of those covers where I know I did complain, and I still complain to this day about how short songs are. And that Blah 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 is a proper 3.5 minutes. And we were why is this song so long? Because we're so tired.
We're being conditioned.
Yeah, but we're so
a normal song, and we're like, no.
Dude, when we were going down into the bridge, it's. I can just hear Jess breathing next to me, and I'm breathing as I'm coming to the front.
You're I miss those 2-minute songs now. Give them back to me.
It was a lot.
New rule: 3.5 songs. Long songs can only have really easy choreo.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, would appreciate it. Or we do cardio, but
yeah,
might not happen. Me personally.
Yeah, no, you might catch me in the gym. Actually, you're a gym girly,
but not for. I wouldn't even call it cardio, guys. I walk on the treadmill. I am not very fast paced, so I don't think it's ideal for the purposes of you know, upping my what do you call it, the
endurance, stamina.
Yeah, it's not gonna improve my stamina. I don't think.
Shame.
It's just more to make sure I'm a healthy person, because you're supposed to get exercise. That's really why I do it. But maybe actually I did a 3-minute run once. I walked for half an hour and my friend was next to me and she was running for the whole time and I felt so ashamed.
Wait,
and
how
I
was she
like,
running but you were walking?
On a different treadmill?
For some reason, I immediately thought you were going for like a regular schmegular,
we were at
like,
the gym,
in the neighborhood,
next to each other on the treadmill, and she was
funny.
running.
Yeah.
She was like looking at her Apple Watch, and I was just like watching. I was walking and I was watching a TV show, and I was like. So then it was like 27 minutes to the end of my 3-minute walk, and then I was like, why don't I? And I put up the speed. And she looked across and she was like impressed, and I was like, but then it was done, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, she did that for half an hour. I could barely do it for 3, and like the 3 minutes, like I was pushing myself to get to that end. And then someone might think, oh, maybe I should run more so I get better at it, but that was like me thinking, I'm never doing this again.
Running's not for me. No, I understand that.
But that being said, we are doing Killing It by P1HARMONY. Literally, it's been
I'm not.
all the KCDC.
I'm missing out on that. Sorry.
We as in KCDC.
Yeah.
As a whole, are doing Killing It, and I'm really worried about my stamina for my endurance. So I might have to take up the 3-minute runs again. But we'll see if it gets that bad. We'll see. Anywho, last podcast we were talking about our flavor of the weeks. Vivi's was
Baby Monster Forever.
Yep. And mine was
Unknown.
Me forgetting. Unknown by NCT Dream. And both of us did not know each other's songs.
Yes.
So what we did for this week was we actually listened to them.
We did actually listen.
Hopefully we put you guys onto some songs too, but look at us putting each other onto songs.
No, because I did actually really enjoyed it.
You go first. I want to hear about how much you liked my song.
No, I really liked it. I see what I was remembering what you were saying about the song last week, about how you put it like on like in the car or you're having like a bad day. Yeah. It's like a hug. No, I got those vibes. I'm gonna add it to my calm playlist. Yeah. It's really nice.
It's so, that's what I said, in the morning when it's too early and I'm just going to work or something, like, and then it's just like a pick me up too, because then it's like they're telling you good things and you're like, oh, don't change, let go, be
let
brave,
your voice be heard.
Exactly. Dive in. Hey Jen was singing his heart out too.
Oh, he had that high note.
He did have a high note.
He did the full, like, I watched the stage. He did the full 90-degree bend.
He does. That's a Hey Jen classic. Anytime, if you've seen Hot Sauce, that is his one. He's at the side, and Hello Future. He's like, we are the way, yeah. He's bending 90 degrees.
It must help with airflow.
You know what? I would have thought it would do the opposite, because isn't it coming from like your diaphragm or something? And like, is it bending and like constricting? Hey Chan, if you Hey Chan, let us know why.
He wouldn't know a word, babes. He would not know. He'd hear his name and be like, oh, okay, maybe I'll put this into Papa Go or something.
No, he'll ask Mark. Mark, can you ask Hey Chan why? Or if the bending actually because we want to know. I would have thought it would not be ideal, but maybe it's already out from the diaphragm and it's just, I don't know.
Maybe it's a mental
or it's like pushing
thing.
it out. It's like,
yeah.
Or a mental thing, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a placebo.
Maybe. But yeah. No, the dance though is like, it's interesting, but it's like the style of song is just one that if you do a dance, it's kind of like, what are you gonna do for it?
Well, see, I feel like when you have the title track and then you have the B-side title track, you know what I mean? And then sometimes they'll just sing But then I feel like maybe Unknown was just a little bit too hyped that they were like, no, we can do a dance.
I feel like we could add in something with this.
This wasn't a whole lot of anything.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind it, but I was like, it's interesting. But Mark looked good. So that's all that matters.
Wow.
Joking.
No,
No,
your priorities lie.
They were kind of lying. He looked really good in the Unknown stages. So.
I just remember Cholo had Ranjan? He had a cute little beanie on with the cat ears.
Oh, I think it was Ranjan. I love that man.
Respectfully, I don't remember what Mark was wearing. I just remember the beanie.
I can't recall either. I just know he looked good. But also Ranjan's on hiatus right now, so
what?
For like 6 months now or something.
Why?
They did their smoothie promotions, and then he went on hiatus, so he hasn't been at any of the tours this year, like any of them. And the first one was like, I saw it in like February or something.
Did they say what?
He is having a bit of a anxiety era, which is rightfully deserved. Half of it is coming. Apparently, half of it came from like sassings and stuff like that.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Apparently, people were like buying the tickets to sit next to him on the plane.
Oh,
imagine having to go on a plane and you just want to relax for like a 8-hour flight or something, and the person next to you is like a fan, probably has their phone out, like taking videos of you. It's kind of crazy. Anyway,
actually, I saw a clip. It wasn't the full thing because it was on TikTok, but it was this sassang being like an ex sassang, and what like brought her out of her stupor. All I heard was she was saying like, oh, I actually saw the guy that I was assessing for like started dating someone, and she was like, literally, what am I doing here? Like, I'm actually so dumb. Like, what am I doing here, you know?
We are telling them that. I don't know, but maybe it's good they saw it with their own eyes and it really got them out of it.
Yeah.
No, I think that even as a fan, that's what sometimes if I get a bit too invested, and then like I'm like, he could have a girlfriend. I would.
Did you see those Mark clips? The
one from the
mm-hmm.
That's exactly the moment that I was talking about where I was like
I knew
it. The one from the concert, right?
Yeah,
guys, at one of their recent concerts, correct me if this is not what you're referring to, but at one of their recent concerts, a fan had like a sign that said like, mark your girlfriend's hair,
and he
obviously
starts looking around.
She was referring to herself, obviously, but Jamin saw the sign and he like walked across to him like laughing, and he was like mark your girlfriend's hair. Big smile on his face, and Mark was like
but like I feel like
he looked around so fast, like it was like
I thought,
and he was like genuinely looking in the crowd.
Yeah. And then he was like, oh,
and then he looked back at Jamin, and Jamin was like, the sign, and then he was like, oh, but like, who was he looking for?
His girlfriend.
That's what I mean.
And it wasn't you, Sheryse.
I do think that maybe this is too early to admit my delusion on the pod. Guys, I just think if
no, you've got to keep going.
If I ever met Mark on the streets and he was not Mark Lee, he was just Mark a boy. And I met him on the streets, I think there could have been a chance.
Respectfully. Are you the type to approach?
No, but I mean, if we went to school together, maybe.
Okay. So
or
you
like
would have
we work
to be in
together.
like close proximity.
Yeah, I wouldn't like walk up to him in the middle of the street and say hi. Yeah. Like, ooh, no, I never do that. I'm just saying that way I could have seen it happen. But obviously now in this current life that we live in, and not in my dreams, that's not gonna happen.
In my dreams, he does love you back.
Don't start, because you know what? He loves his girlfriend back.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, but that video was the one that was like, you know what?
Maybe it's time to.
Let me just put my phone down. Let me just stop watching every Mark Lee fan cam there is. No. I would support him in any girlfriends that he has. I would support Mark's happiness, and that's what's important.
Mm-hmm.
And I know.
I feel like actually something I think about is something Jin Young from GOT7 said. He was like, we're like a heater where like, you know, you feel the heat and it's nice, but if you get too close then it hurts.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, it kind of comes back to what I was saying about Unknown, like, and just NCT Dream in general. They're just like my comfort group. Like, they give me some kind of like peace, I guess, and that's what they're there for. Just so nice. But don't know how we got there, but I miss Ranjun and I hope he comes back soon, and he's just the cutest boy ever.
Yes.
Hope he comes back. Anyway,
it's time for you to tell me how you don't really like Forever.
No. Okay. She watched Unknown prior to us being together here today, but I watched Forever when we were both together already. I think I was trying to keep my emotions, you know, I wasn't trying to show it because I wanted you to hear the full thing on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
I was concealing.
Okay. I feel like I assumed because you were concealing and not feeling.
Don't let it show. Yeah.
Well, now they know.
Well, now they're about to know.
Let it go.
I don't mind it. I think what got me is, I feel like not even the dance, but the styling concept of it, I feel like it doesn't fit the song.
Because I was actually thinking this today because I've been watching the stages because I love the styling. Like I would wear.
Oh, just like
like I would wear everything everything they wear. I'm like, this is crazy good. But then when it comes to the actual song,
it's like they're going like elegant kind of for the styling, which is cute, classy, nice. But like it just doesn't fit, especially the chorus. Like I'm like, this is not, and I feel like that's kind of throwing me off. I think if I heard the song. Did we end up watching the dance performance version too?
Yes.
So like, and the dance itself, I feel even at the end when they're just, I kind of think that fits the song a bit more, to be honest.
The vibe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But I think I like the song by itself, especially the chorus. How'd it go?
Baby, it was all a dream. Oh, for
yeah. I've never heard that.
Okay, like
I like that
part. Yeah.
So like I think maybe if I just put it on Spotify once and I'm doing something else, I think I'd really enjoy it.
And then you put it on again.
Maybe.
And again.
I'm still. If you come close, baby, would you like that?
Okay. Maybe. Oh, you know what? We need to make a karaoke list for Sydney.
Where we?
Well, Alyssa wants to karaoke.
Okay, we can karaoke. We can karaoke. We will.
Yay.
But I don't think I have anything else to say. It was a good song. I just got a bit confused with the concept that they were going for. But also I think it came across my FYP as the Ion fan cams, people saying, you know, she was doing too much. So like I already had this like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about the song, I was thinking about Ion over dancing. But now I'm thinking about the song, and the song's nice. It's okay. It's not crazy good, but it's okay. It's happy. And I like happy songs. I think we've established that.
I'll take it.
I'd listen to it. It's not like a
skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I do hear it, I'll listen to it. So
good.
And that brings us to
the new flavor of the week.
This week's flavor.
Yay.
Would you like me to go first? Because I feel like I always make you go first. My flavor of this week is Small Girl by Youngji. I think her name's featuring Dio.
Mr. Bias
featuring
Record.
Dio. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Guys, like if you watch podcast 1, you know Dio
you would
is
know.
He is my bias record, and it's more in this way that like he's just a chill, funny guy. Like I'm like, I just love Dio, like, and he sings so well, and he's so cool, and he like is like surprisingly good at dancing. Like he's kind of just
why surprisingly good?
Because you know when they're like super good at singing, you're like, you can't be super good at dancing too.
Got it.
There's this specific, if you know, you know, any XLs
it's like
out there.
Haechan.
Yeah, but Haechan's like really good at everything. He's just an all-round amazing boy ever.
Yes.
But if you're at XOL, you might know this, but there's this one dance pack from when they like first debuted, and it was like EXO, and then it went.
That's giving
It's big time rush. It kind of is. But this one was a cool K-pop dance. But they did it in that room. I don't know the name of the song, but I just remember at the end, Sehun it was either Seo and Natao, and they were at the door and they were like EXO, and that's how it ended. But Dio had like a little, in that dance pack, he had like a little center part, and I remember being like floored. Like I was like I love that little man. I have such a love for Dio. Good. And he's like, well, I thought he was introverted in the sense he just seems like a quiet boy, but he's like really funny, which I feel like I relate to, being introverted, quiet,
and just so funny. Sheryse, just so funny.
Oh, do you think so? Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
But Dio aside, I did know the music video came up, and I remember like Eonji, like she did that, you know, with the Busoksun. And I was like, yeah, I like her. I don't think I've listened to any. I don't know if she has any other songs, but I've only heard her in that, and I was like, she was pretty good, and I've seen her in like videos and stuff, and she's funny. So I was like, I'll check it out. And then like it came up on YouTube, and I was like, I'll check it out sometime. And then I saw featuring Dio, and I was like, oh, immediate smash. But then to watch it going. Then the song, first of all, it's like half in English, which like I don't know if she speaks English, like I don't know, but I was like,
she sounds pretty, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like it's that thing where she sounds like she could be fluent, but I've never actually heard her talk like fluently in English.
Same.
Before.
But in the Busoksun song Fighting, she also had like this like English, like a lot, like a chunk of English in it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe I should do some research on that. But it was just like half English, which surprised me. But the whole song talks about, because she's a tall girl, right? She's really tall.
You're a tall
and I'm a tall girl. And this, like, the chorus goes, I have a small girl fantasy. And he says, would you still love me? Like, if she was small and whatnot. Because, you know, obviously, I guess in Korea, especially in Korean society, like...
I know why she wrote that. Well, she's told everyone why she wrote it. Like...
When?
On her, like, show with... She went on it. Soyeon was on it.
Oh.
You know, where they come in and they drink together? Oh my god, that's literally, like, what I know her for. Like, not for her songs.
Wait,
like, the show
the ones
that she
in
has.
her room?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen, like, her house. Okay, yeah. I didn't know they were drinking together. I just thought they were, like,
really
talking.
Funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she said that she wrote it because she was with her boyfriend and a girl, like, came up to them and they were, like, friends, but their height gap was, like, the perfect height difference, and she was like, I do not like this, and that's why she wrote it. No, but then there was this funny part because Soyeon was like, oh, so, like, did you break up with him? And then she just, like, silently looked around the room, so I was like, oh, so you're still with him? And she was like, what?
Oh my gosh.
But I love that she can just talk so candidly about it.
Yeah, like that's really cool. You can never hear a K-pop idol like talk just about like, oh, I wrote this based on my love life. Like,
yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
I feel like maybe because she built her like brand or image on being relatable, just being one of us girls. You know,
I think it also might come from like her being more of like a hip hop kind of rapper,
like not an idol in a sense.
So maybe that they always have a bit more freedom, like BB. Yeah. That's
there you go.
Sad, but I can understand that. No, but like I was like, okay, like I see the message, but then Dio comes in, woo, and his voice is like honey.
Yeah.
I love Dio's voice. Anyway, but like his literal first line in English when he comes in, he's like, if I cared about all those things, then I'm not yours, or something like that. And I was just like, it really was just like the sentiment and the like, you know what? I've said this before to some people, but realize that my liking of music really comes with like the message that's being portray. Like I like to look at lyrics of songs and like you know, and that's kind of like a large like way that I decide if I like music. And I'm understanding that now. But yeah, I just really liked the message. It was very sweet, and the music video was so cute because Dio, oh my god.
Yes, this is Dio.
Anyway, I really, really enjoyed it, and the song's just nice. It has that kind of like, I don't even know if it's like folk-esque vibe of it, but it's more like, it's not too like poppy. Like I feel like it's chill, like, you know, IU, what's the name of it? Yellow CART, BB, like that, like chill vibe. I feel like it has that. I don't know what it's called, but I think this one, Small Girl, has that kind of vibe too.
Quaint.
Yeah, that's actually, it's quaint.
Slash pause.
Yeah, but she doesn't even have like a big rap or anything. Like it's her, and she's a rapper. Well, I thought that was her main thing, and she's like singing.
Oh, I haven't heard her sing.
What did she say? Small girl fantasy.
I haven't listened to it.
Baby, would you still love me? Anyway, it's really good.
I'll have to give it a listen.
Yeah, it's really good. Next.
Okay, my flavor of the week is not a full song. It's 2 minutes 5 seconds. But okay, it's Kawasaki by 1/8. They're a Japanese group. I don't think they've actually debuted yet. Ooh. But their dance skills are I can't stop watching like the performance video. Like it's so cool. It's so cool.
I do have to admit that Vivi did attempt to get me to watch this.
I did. And
I can't even remember what I said, but I think the gist of it was that I was not going to watch it.
Why?
No, I think I said, like, oh, you're really just something about the Nugus. I was like, you're really just pulling out all these random
the Nugus. Yeah.
I was like, who are these people?
I don't know.
I admire it, but like, I really have to be in a mood to listen to. Like, I have to be in a mood to listen. First of all, a mood to listen to new things, but also a mood to listen to like things I have no attachment to. And I was not in that mood when you said.
Okay. Well, it's a diamond in the rough. It's really cool.
But what's the vibe? What's the?
See, I was trying to think of what the vibe is, and I'm thinking that it's like 90s hip hop, but I might be wrong.
Okay. Are we giving like 90s love? NCT?
No. Well, it's more chill.
Okay.
It's more like Wet Dreams by J. Cole. That's the vibe that it gives me.
Can you sing that one?
No. Actually, I don't think so. I think if I sang like any line from that song, probably immediately did one of those.
I was gonna see if I could recognize the song because I don't know from the title.
Cole. Let me take y'all back, man. As I do so well. It's a banger.
I don't think I know that, just from judging from your little performance.
Thank you.
But I get the vibe, I think.
Well, maybe you should watch it. It's really cool.
Let's start with the Kawasaki one first, and then Wet Dreams later.
Sheryse. Anyway, there's one. It's not necessarily a criticism, but basically, the chorus is like, "Ba-da ba-da ba ba-da ba-da ba-na. I'ma start a fire with no windows."
Are we encouraging arson?
Well, my brain just always puts in open, but they don't say
no
open.
Windows.
They just say, "I'ma start a fire with no windows."
Oh.
But then in the back is like, "Turn out, got off the roof," or something.
Can you
like
start it? Wait. I'm gonna start a fire with no windows. I'm trying to see if you can make it work.
Start a fire with no windows open.
No, I know what you mean. But can it work at all if it was just I'm gonna start a fire with no windows?
Well, that's what it is.
Well, we've already established that them saying things does not mean that it makes sense in English.
It's true.
Maybe they just didn't want it. They wanted to have that missing beat, just silence.
Yeah, I know. But I still think it's really cool. Their dance skills are really cool, and it feels like groups these days, or there's more of like a dance crew feel, like Bad Villain.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Actually, I have opinions. Oh, you know my opinions on Bad Villain. I don't know if we want to get into that today.
You can, if you want to.
Well, just because they have that dance crew vibe, they have those skills that they could have debuted with something that no other group could have done. Like, literally no other group could have done. Like, that's it. They were in a unique position. And then I feel like they played it safe.
I was gonna say, with, like, that kind of, like, you still, if you're going into the K-pop market, like, I feel like you can't be too crazy.
I know.
Because it still has to be classified pop to the mass public, and like
it's just,
I think they still gave like a bit more.
no, I still liked it.
But I get what you mean.
It could be so much more.
But I feel like maybe it wouldn't have done that well if they did try
hopefully
something crazy.
maybe they'll start experimenting like a couple years in, and then I'll be there. I'm so ready to hop on the bad villain train.
But the thing is, because I'm that person, when oh no, it should be up by then. The KCDC did Plus 82, a cover of the Plus 82 performance. And when we were choosing members, like, I watched it to see if I wanted to be in it. But I was just like, this isn't giving K-pop to me. This is like giving K-pop dance. And like, sometimes I just want to cover like a K-pop dance.
Fair enough.
And I feel like that's that kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
Like, if they stray too far, then you're like, am I watching like a hip-hop dance group?
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like I'm mainly talking just about villain, bada bedding, bing bong. Bada bada ba ba.
Like the vibe of, like the tune?
That particular song. Like the 82 stuff, and even, I don't know, Yahoo.
No, Bad Villain itself sounds a bit more like K-pop that's been done.
Actually, see, now that I'm talking it through, that makes more sense, because that is their like debut, so they're gonna make it more K-pop-y. But things like 82, Yahoo, Batitude.
At least they put it out at the side. They're showing that they can be a bit different, and then they can
all under 3 minutes. I have to put that out there. They're not all under 3 minutes. Bangers would just like it to be a full song. It's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's a
good for the dance covers. Good for the covers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, Kawasaki or 108, the group, I feel like they have that kind of potential, that kind of feel, because their dance skills are like they're a dance crew.
That's fair. I do appreciate like a good dance crew sometimes. Like, just where their background and focus and their strength is dance. That's always good things.
It's like 2 minutes, Sheryse. I'll just put it on for you when we finish. Just put it on.
Let's do the same thing we did for Unknown and Forever.
Okay.
I'm not watching that tonight, baby. At least this way, like, you're sure that I watched it. You're like holding me to nervous laughter.
No pressure.
So we can do that, and you can watch you can listen to Small Girl.
I will.
So, and I feel like all the songs I'm playing, like suggesting, are just like calm and like.
Yeah, and I'm the.
But I have those moments. But I guess maybe that's not my moment right now. It's not my flavor right now.
Killing It is a banger.
I was gonna say, technically, Killing It is my flavor of the week, but it's been my flavor of the week since it came out like months ago. Like, it literally, my Spotify on repeat, it's had number one for so long.
Like, the paparazzi's been hounding me.
Paparazzi's been hounding me like crazy. It's been hounding me like crazy. So I thought, let me go with something that's like recently came up and I've been listening to this last week, and it really have Small Girl. Boy, I got a small girl. Sorry.
No.
Baby, would you?
This is making me think of Walk by
Oh.
NCT127, which came out like 3 hours ago. I can't do maths. 3 hours ago.
Yeah, it did indeed.
Because it was like not hype, but not the chill. I feel like it was in between what we've been giving.
Yes, exactly. You know what? That's true.
Tried to go for a segue there.
I was like, kind of like, how are you relating this? Like, it's a new song, but I get
let
you.
me cook.
No, that was good. Yeah. That was good. No, guys, we watched it like right before we did this. Because first of all, Vivi was like, "Oh, wait till I get there."
I did make Sheryse wait, and I know how much of a toll that would have taken on you. Like, if
it was
someone
rough.
asked me to wait to watch the CIX come back, I'd be like, "Dude,
crazy.
Thank you so much."
But it's true, because I was like, it started and I was like, okay, and then we got to the chorus and I was still like, okay, and then we were back in the verse and I was like, okay. Like, it was like all like this for the whole time, and then it had the dance break, and then it kind of went back down. Which isn't bad, but because I feel like AO had that same kind of, like, I feel like the chorus, it didn't really go anywhere. Like there was no like bass drop or anything like
I
that.
think it was a bit faster tempo.
Yeah,
But I see what you mean, yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, we're at the chorus now. That was the kind of vibe. But yeah, it was good. I like the vibe. First of all, a Taeyong-less comeback is already like unheard of. Like, now putting it together.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm so sorry to you. No, because he's such a force on the stage. Like, how did I not?
Iconic move, my motion.
Exactly. That's
Jung's
he's usually the glue.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe you weren't listening to me when we were watching.
I was listening to music.
No, I was saying it's kind of strange because I was seeing so much more of the other members. Like, you know, how many times I saw Johnny singing?
Johnny got a chorus.
He got a chorus. And like Mark didn't. I was really, really worried that they were gonna give Mark like a 1 verse long rap, like a cherry bomb rap. But we didn't get that, and I was like really excited for that. Like excited that it didn't happen. Love Mark, but like the other members are getting that chant. Got a Hey Chant chorus too, which is not unheard of, but like I'll always enjoy a Hey Chant chorus. It was really good, and the vibes are just like, I feel like it was that kind of like, is that 90s hip hop? It's some kind of hip hop.
I was thinking
chill hip hop.
I feel like these days I'm thinking most things are 90s hip hop, but maybe it is just a trend, or I don't know what I'm talking about.
I've seen too many TikToks being like, people don't know what Y2K is, and then I've been so insecure to say anything like Y2K, and now I feel that for 90s hip hop. But I think that's kind of what it is, some kind of chill hip hop vibe.
I mean, there's a lot of different sounds within 90s hip hop, so hopefully we're hitting somewhere on the board.
But I think Jaehyun, I think this is right up his alley. His two vibes are like R&B or this, because he's just so cool. Johnny too, especially in his little tank top, like
we like the
short hair.
Both of us, we say yes to the
Love
hair.
Was it frosted tips? I don't know what was happening.
Frosted tips. That's 90s. I think it was
Justin Tim. It was like, it had a little brown at the top there.
I think some tips were perhaps frosted, but I don't know if it was frosted tips.
Oh, I wanted to check, but I don't
We're
have.
filming on your phone, Sheryse. That's where your phone is.
It's alright. You know, I thought about my phone like 2 times already. I've been like, where is it? And I don't know. I'm gonna check. Guys, I swear his tips were frosted. We'll see. But I think I like it because I was just worried without Taeyong, but I think they did really well.
I think they must have all been worried. Who's the leader now?
I don't know.
I thought it was.
I haven't even heard anything.
Jungwoo.
Jungwoo.
Yeah.
He's like the matinee.
No,
basically.
That's why I saw all these memes about it, because they were like, really?
Wow.
But maybe
I would have thought
they
like
were just memes.
Joyoung.
Yes.
Maybe not. People don't really respect him in the group.
Doyoung was so cute in the music
Maybe
video.
even Johnny.
He was cheesing.
Oh, he was. That's what they looked like. They were having so much fun. Could have gone without Mark's burnt feet.
I can't believe we haven't brought that up yet, because honestly that was my first thought when you were like, okay, let's talk about it. Sorry, spoilers. I guess we should say spoilers.
Surely when this comes out in a week and a half, they would have watched the music video by now.
Well, this is a content warning for the underside of a foot, both feet actually. And they're like, yeah, so there's you can tell there's a shoe over the top, but then it's just like full foot.
Like, we just didn't need that.
And then there's noise.
It goes on for like a good 15 seconds.
Yeah.
They pour some water on
it. I was like, oh. And then
they poured the water and we were like, oh.
It was still here.
It was something.
We did experience that.
It was so funny though, because I was like, I saw, before we watched it, I'd opened up Twitter and people were like, oh, Mark's feet. And I was like,
no, and I was like, of course you're on that side of Twitter, Sheryse.
No! But when it came up, like, because I thought maybe you saw him and then his feet, but then it's just the feet. And I was like, how are these people, do they know what Mark's feet looks like so well that they know that those are, like, they're like, oh, but it's because of the clothes he was wearing. Yeah. Anyway.
That's why.
Do we call this frosted tips?
Guys,
it's like, hold on. It's like the.
I would be
I
prepared
feel like
to call
the
it
roots
frosted tips.
are like black or brown. That's the word.
They're just not particular. Like the actual color is not like frost.
His hair's not brown, so then it doesn't look as like.
It's just a very
his hair's
short
black?
ombre.
Okay, something like that.
Dip dyed. They just
Okay. Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Anyway, it looks good. That's the That's
thumbs
the
up
main
from
message.
us. Yes.
But yeah, I want to see a live stage because I do the chorus when they're just like.
They have so much fun when they.
Yeah,
put
but
their
I'm like,
arms
is that the actual? Is that like the TikTok version?
up. Oh.
Or is that the actual choreo? So I want to see, because if it is, like, it's cool, but I'm like, it's not really giving much if that's the chorus. So I want to see the whole dance as a whole. Also, I feel like you mentioned this when we watched it, and it's probably good to say, but it's 3 minutes and like 28 seconds, and we reached this point in the song. It was.
I think it's only. But then wasn't there a little bit?
Oh,
after,
probably
like
just
'cause it was
the music video.
I think
just
they
like
made
Mark's beat.
They did make it to the 3 minute mark, and they had an extra bit after the third chorus.
So like it went into
so
the dance break,
effort,
little bridge, and then we had the final chorus, and we were like,
let me look her up.
you know, that's where the general people these days have stopped. But then they went into Jaehyun doing a little thing, and we were like eating it up.
Yeah,
and that was also different from the.
It's 3:11. It's 3:11.
Wait, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Thank you for 3 minutes 11.
Like, you just need to add in that little fun part. Like, that was the equivalent to YG party section, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes they just need to add in a little. But I like the vibes. They just look like they're having fun, and they're all cool, swaggy. Mark looks so good. There's this part in the music video where he like does this like double spin or something, and he like, I don't know if he lost his balance or something, but he was grinning really hard, and it was so cute.
I interpreted it as like he did it, and then but he was kind of surprised that he did it, so he looked at the camera like, oh my god.
I thought he just kind of lost his balance at the end and then like laughed about it. Maybe he'll give us a
Mark,
TMI. Yeah. Mark, when you get to this episode, let us know. Comment down below, Mark.
Keep going.
Anyway,
you want to rank?
Yeah, because because we did our Stacey title tracks last week, and 127 came out this week. We were like 127 title track ranking. However,
there are 15
including
tracks.
Walk.
So we were like, that's going to take 3 hours. So we're just going to do top 5. Then we're going to do the bottom. Just our very least favorite.
Yeah, not bad. Just not our most enjoyed. I think mine's bad. But
I think mine's bad too. It's not sticker.
Hold on. I want to see what you, because it's so funny, because I think there's only one song out of the whole title track.
Forgot that you're a sticker auntie.
No, I'm not a sticker auntie.
How
dare you think
I'm so
accuse me?
I'm sorry. It's just you.
No, guys, I think there's only one song out of the 127 discography that is capable of being ranked as someone's least favorite.
Do you want to do that one now?
No.
In case it's the same. Oh, okay. We can go 5-1.
Because I'm scared. Imagine my own ends up in your like your number 2.
It's gonna be a stereotype situation. No, I have faith that our last is the same. Respectfully.
I think my ranking's kind of controversial though. I don't know.
I'm excited.
But it's because it was so hard, guys. There's so many bangers, and also I'll say it when we're going through it. But I think it's hard because some of these songs are just like classics because they're from like a while ago now. Like they're like 2018 songs, 2017.
Yeah.
So like they're just classics, but obviously like new ones came out like last year and they're like fresh. So it's a bit hard to rank them.
Like,
anyway,
my number 5 I actually haven't listened to in
exactly.
Like
but you know, like it's like art. You know, like good. That's a good song.
Yeah.
Anyway, should I go first since you?
Yes.
Should we go 5 to
Yes.
up? Okay. My number 5 is Limitless. Oh, baby.
You.
Oh, that was so... You.
Oh, baby. It's you.
Guys, that's a good song. Like, put it on to this day like we actually did, because I was like, how does that song go? And then we got engrossed in it. It was just a good song.
Oh, yes.
From the bottom up. And Mark was eating, and also I do have to say that was my first. Oh, I did tell the story about how I became an NCT H-Chan fan, and Limitless was the first song by NCT that I got into, so it just kind of holds a special place. And also that, like, musically, I mean, I don't know because I never studied music, but it feels to me to be the most beautiful arrangement of music. Like, that is just, that's a good the vocals, like, so sure, it's strange with, like, the verses when Taeyong's doing is like but the chorus, like, that's good music.
Yeah, NCT love a harmonization.
They do, and I ended up, that's a good song. I have not listened to it in a while, but when it comes on,
it's you.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, well then.
Number 4?
Mine or yours?
No, yours.
My number 4 is Simon Says.
That's the one that I think is bad. I'm not even sorry. It's a bad song.
What do you mean it's a bad song? Have you listened to it?
Yeah, I don't like it. No,
it's
but
not
I do.
even like it's
I've never liked it from the first listen. Simon's
like that's even if I have no words. It's like not even bad. It's just generic, if anything. Like that chorus is just real vibe killer. Hey, real vibe. Anyone could have done that. It's not bad. It's just
something in my music is subjective.
It is
something in my
subjective,
brain
sorry.
is like, I don't like this.
Guys, I would have put it higher, but I just like Simon Says to me is like up there, but it was really hard. I actually nearly had it as third. Actually, my third and my fourth, I probably could swap it. Simon Says to me, it's so good. First of all, but it's like collectively, the music video and the dance, everything made Simon Says to me. The music video is so cool. First of all, they're a little mess.
Where Mark does the same move for like 10 seconds.
That's not that song. That's
that
Gimme
not
Gimme.
Simon Says?
No, that's Wakey.
Oh, I'm thinking of Wakey Wakey.
Yeah, that's Wakey Wakey. Oh my gosh, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Sorry. I still don't like Simon Says.
Guys, the way that they did Simon Says, as I said, to be fair, half of my love comes from the dance and the song together. Fair enough. How they did it was that each like members had short sections, and in the dance they would kind of just pop in and have their little line, and it was very like sectioned. Like for the whole verses, it was like they were dancing in little groups, little sections. Someone would come say their line and then like disappear into the back, and I really really like how they did it. And it's, oh my gosh, I just love the song. Real vibe. And like Mark says, real vibe killer. Oh no, what's the second verse? Because they say Simon Says real vibe killer, and then the second chorus, Mark is like coming through, and he says, and he sings, which is already crazy because back then Mark didn't used to sing. He was like, you think you know it all, and I was like, I did think I knew it all. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then at the end they say, what do you say? We don't pay no attention, because they're just cool, and they end off center.
Oh,
how cool.
Have
and
some decorum.
The whole song is just like, you know, like they can do, like, they're free to do whatever they want. They're not gonna be, because they're Simon Says,
bless me, I choose.
Yeah,
I feel like that's so bad.
Simon Says, be cool, don't be such a fool. Guys, and H-Chan, he had this, oh my gosh, he had this yellow bucket hat, and he was sitting on this table, and he was like, Simon's, I vividly remember this music video. Simon Says changed my life. I can't believe
Me too.
This. Sorry. I'm
your life
guys.
Like this and my life. Sorry.
Can we watch a dance practice after?
Okay.
Can I just? Okay, I'll take that. I'll take small wins. I can't believe this. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Anytime. You don't want to fight that little 2-minute for the Kaotsun. I'm gonna start a fire with my windows.
I'll do it because of Simon Says. I can't believe this. You're last?
I was fully ready for both of us to be like, yeah, Simon Says.
Because now I'm like, that means you might like the song that I have in my list, and I can't believe that. Okay.
I don't think I will. If it's not Sticker, then I think we're safe. I think it's going to be okay. But also now I'm just looking at all these songs that I'm like, you put Simon Says above.
I love Simon Says!
Okay, what's your number 3?
No, what's your number 4?
Oh, my number 4 is Sticker.
Okay.
I vividly remember I was with my friend Lane. Shout out Lane. Love you, Lane. And we were at her house because we were watching Girls Planet, and we just put on Sticker first time. We sat there, our jaws were open the whole time, but not in a good way. We were like, what the hell did we just listen to? Like, SM has officially lost it. Like, there's experimental and then there's Sticker. And then,
yeah.
But it did grow. Cue, like, a month later, we're rolling up to Lizzie's house, Sticker blasting, roll up to the party, roll up, roll up. Oh, and whoever choreographed that, thank you. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did such a good job. Like, it's really good.
Yeah.
They say they're writing history, and then they go, how? Ooh, if there's any way to write history,
it's that way.
It's like that. So good. Ooh, no. I love.
Oh, is that the chorus part? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And if we covered it, I would want to be Tail for the bridge.
No, yeah, Tail 8. He even did this. He did one of the choruses, the second half of the chorus too, and he ate that. One of those ones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, one of those. Love Sticker. Where did you put Sticker?
Sticker is my number 2.
I respect that.
I also, well, before it came out, you know, there were the teasers, and everyone was like, "What the hell is this tune? The flute." They were like, "What the hell is this flute?" And I was like, "No, it sounds good." I was like, "NCT's about to give us a bop," and then the music video came out, and I was like, "Oh." But it was because it was just strange. It's not like the flute wasn't even what was jarring for me. It was like the lack of bass.
No,
but
it's crazy.
A month later, I understood. It was like,
you saw the vision.
Yeah, a veil lifted off my eyes, because when it comes in, I think it's at Jayan's part. It just comes in and gives you a little boom. That's all what it gives you.
No, you gave just then. You gave so much.
You know, he has that part. Yeah, and then it just comes in and boom, boom, something like that.
You treat me like a boy. That part hits every time.
Oh, and also what's the Jayan and Yuta? He says, oh my gosh, I can't remember it. Jayan and Yuta at like the bridge, they have like a part, and he says something. Jayan says something that I want to smack him for.
Threatening violence, it's so good.
No, I got it. The bass came in. I got it. I don't know. It's so good. I don't know how I ever not liked it.
I feel like it was such a gamble that now I still listen to it. Like, to this day, I will enjoy it.
For their hard work, I need to keep listening to it forever. But it is another one of the songs where the chorus is just like vocals. Like, it's just, they gave us those harmonies, they gave us vocals. It was great. And I think that's what, me personally, I think NCT's good for noise music, but they're also good for like good vocals and just a good chorus. Like all of them singing at the same time. You know, you can hear all of their voices, and it's like, oh, that's what they're good for. And I think Sticker also gives that. The chorus is really good. And Haechan says, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
It was really good. I love the good.
And then the pizzicato violin. The pizzicato violin. Bing, 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 bong, bing, bing. In the pre-chorus. Run into my love, my sugar.
Oh!
It's really good. Every part of the song.
It is
so good.
And the breakdown, I know when it got to the breakdown, people were like, oh, of course they're giving us another breakdown, but roll up to the party.
Come on, man, you gotta roll up to the party.
And they hit you with the like, yes.
And Taeyong's so smooth with it.
To the party,
he's rolling,
and he goes, yeah.
Ooh. It's so hype, and how do you get that hype without a bass?
Exactly.
How? What?
They had a big cowboy hat in the
Witchcraft.
back. Like it was just pure vibes. It was great.
Such a moment.
That was so good. I
Nothing
can't.
will be like Sticker ever.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, it was too good. And I just love the video of when, have you seen like them playing it, hearing it for the first time? But the thing is, like, Taeyong got it. He knew that it was 127. Yeah, but everyone else was giving what we gave.
Yeah,
And like,
side-eyeing.
like, same, because we reacted like that too. But 127 was so capable. That's so them, and they did it so well. Yeah, I love that song. You can put that song at any mood I'm in. I'm still, baby.
I'll be sobbing like, yeah. No, you're so right.
Also, once it just starts, like the tune, but then you also have to hit the with the like, that was so good. I see them in my head doing the like little.
Doesn't Mark start us off?
He walks in, but then Taeyong takes over, and Taeyong's so 127. Like, I just love that man. He's so talented.
Yes.
Anyway,
your number 3.
my number 3.
I actually, in the middle of that conversation, I feel like a pit opened up in my stomach because I have a sneaking suspicion that my number 1 is your last one. I really hope it's not, but it's fine.
It can't be.
Okay.
It cannot be.
Okay, what's your number 3?
My number 3, again, as I said, is a bit Touch.
That's fine. I respect that.
I love Touch. It was in that era where Dream and 127 switched concepts. So NCT Dream did Go, because that was their like dark concept.
We're so young, we're so freaky.
We're so freaky. Amazing.
We're Go stands, aren't we?
I'm Go, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely,
we're Go
100%.
stands.
I love that song. But 127 took the dreamy concept and they did Touch. And I remember they got so much like hate because it wasn't like their stuff. But have you heard good music ever?
We see
that song is so good. Like, again, though,
so good.
Another happy song. Na na na, eat rock, touch me, babe. Okay, okay. Also, that was when that was in my Mark era of like transitioning from hit to Mark. No, adding yeah, exactly. And Mark was really eating up that era. He was so cute. So it's just refreshing, you know. That's a good song. I can't be mad if I put that song on.
Fair enough. I'll look that away. If we're in Sydney and you're like a bad mood, radiating, I'm like, stay.
Your number 3.
My number 3 is Favorite.
Okay.
Girl, you're my favorite. It's iconic. I mean, I love that song. I think it's unique. But also, you know, that yearning.
Yeah.
Where do we get the yearning boys these days?
We don't get them. It happens sometimes, but not usually. Favorite's not in my top 5, but it is a song that I love so much. I really, really love it. But it's not in my top 5 because I think the vibe is not my vibe overall. Like, you know, the vampire music, it's not really my vibe, but it's like a good song. And when I put it on, I'm singing it. And also KCDC's cover is one of my favorites.
No, same.
So I appreciate Favorite. That's like a solid comeback. That's a good one.
To this day, I put it on. It's really good.
My number 2 is Sticker. Your number 2?
My number 2 is Cherry Bomb. But specifically the like performance version with the dance break.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say without the dance break. No, you need the dance break. It has to.
That changed my life.
Yeah.
Like, someone please tell me that they also connected with this dance, but it was when they did the pool move. That changed my life.
Yeah, I did. I know.
That is choreography.
That was the worst line, though.
That is choreography. I love the Cherry Bomb performance version. Like, that dance break is one of the best dance breaks of all time.
I agree. Cherry Bomb is not on my list, but it was one of the ones that I was like, which one? Like, it's probably number 6. But that's just another one of those songs that are like 127 personified. Who else could do Cherry Bomb? Because first of all, it tastes like a cherry. Yeah. exactly. We wouldn't have Johnny Cherry Bomb. It's such a strange layout of a song too. Like, what do you mean you're gonna almost end with a 30-second rap by a 16-year-old boy? Like, what do you mean? And then they go into the splits. Like, iconic. No, yeah. I literally don't think I can ever forget the moment. I can vividly watch Mark jumping over that little thing when he says, "Oh, hard rock." He jumps over a table and he lands. He's like, "Hard rock, Scott." His
music video was cool as well.
It was so cool. That's just a good song overall. Like like it didn't have the biggest hit on the I do remember when that came out. I was floored, gagged.
I think it's like prime. It's a prime K-pop specimen.
Yeah, I think the reason why it's not on mine is because the Spotify version doesn't have the dance rate. Because sometimes I get that far and it doesn't go to it, and I'm like, next.
No, because
I'm not gonna listen.
I remember in my NCT days, I said like I blocked the non-performance version.
We don't support that, girl. Because who decided that? Does it have to do with the length? I don't know, but like literally listen to people. If surely no one wanted and without the dance break.
The breakdown.
And why not?
So good.
Anyway, don't get me started. Number 1.
Yeah? I don't know. I don't think I know what it's gonna be.
Do you want to say your number 1 first?
No, go.
Number 1 is Regular. Specifically, regular English version.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna be walking with that cheese. Okay,
that's the case. Is this your last one?
No. No, Simon Says is my last.
Oh, I forgot.
Regular's down there though. We've talked about this.
I think this is because Regular was when I was peak and Citizen. I mean, I ugly still am, but I think I was more invested in 127 at that time.
Okay.
Guys, that I didn't at that point in time. I had not heard an English version of a song that was that good. And to be fair, they didn't even have the Korean version, so it just came out as the English version. Yeah, so your brain
like
it was fresh.
First, yeah.
And Haechan had his popping out casket fresh, looking like a fashion show.
I do like that bit.
He killed that, and that was also I was like PK. He had his like orangey hair, like orangey brown hair.
Yeah,
my gosh,
no, that
the
is a
song's
good look.
so good. Regular, okay, the topic of it, I guess. Like I got the bag on the Regular, okay, but it's like it was just good. Again, the sound. Like I don't have anything to say.
You know what? If I clip. I'm just thinking about clipping a TikTok and it'll be you being like, I really connect to the lyrics of a song. Like, it's really important to me is the lyrics of the song. And then I'm just going to do a hard cut to you being like, Regular.
I got the bag on the Regular.
It's so good.
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's the vibe of the song, which is kind of crazy because it doesn't usually fit my like. But I got the bag on the. Oh, you make me say
boom, 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 boom. Okay.
And you got to hit the.
No, I am bopping. I am bopping.
Exactly. I don't know what it was, and I think maybe the song isn't the most like art out of their songs, but I attribute it to such like a peak NCT time.
That's fair enough.
Ever. That was such a good NCT 2018. Amazing. Good times being in Citizen. And I think Regular just changed my life overall. I love the dance of that. Alex and I did we busked Regular in Korea.
Oh,
it was really good.
That's a little KCDC lore drop.
Yeah, we did it off of my Instagram too, and at that time was back when they did like the Mark Taeyong like raps off each other. They were like do you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. And Mark Alex is always Taeyong and I'm Mark. And we did our little cover and we were like and I was just like peeking like Mark and Taeyong are just the best rap duo ever. It was just really good. Like I can't remember how it goes now. But like the rap part. But that's a good song. I think that one's kind of timeless. We have been trying to get KCDC to do it, but apparently it's not timeless for everyone else.
It was on the table. It was on the table.
I think it's so good. I think the dance is solid. I think the song is solid. We make you say,
yeah, it's fine. It's
my bank account go,
ooh, 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 ooh. I can't do it. Oh. I tried.
So yes, I don't think it's like the best song ever made, but I just think.
But it is your number one.
It's my number one.
Interesting.
Yeah, Regular is that song. That's a good song.
Okay. Do you want to know my number one?
Yeah.
I'm really scared it's going to be your bottom one because it's Superhuman.
No! Why
You're a Superhuman stan?
Of course I'm a Superhuman stan.
I swear, like, I know that there are like
Some people
sticker
do.
antis
Yeah,
and there are
it's true,
Superhuman
it's true.
antis.
I have taste, Vivi.
I know you do.
No, Superhuman is just more of my. It's in the middle. Like, it's a good song. When it comes on, I'm gonna say, if you wanna hear, say yeah. Again, another thing, vocals. That's what they're gonna give
Even
you.
the very thought of seeing that live, I ascend a little bit. Like, yeah.
Imagine all of them live just going, yeah.
I would be raising the roof. I would be yelling so loud. I'd be shaking the foundation.
And that was Hey Chance. You see my hope was
oh my god, so good. But for me, what sealed the deal is when they had that little noise at the very end when it goes.
Oh yeah.
That's what sealed the
just that
deal.
sound.
I was like, yes, perfect song.
This is so interesting. Okay.
This is a curveball.
It's not like a curveball, but it's just like, okay.
I'm a massive Superhuman stan.
I know Alex really likes it, but I don't even think it would be Alex's first. Like, it's like a good song, but I was like, they have good songs. But I appreciate that. Superhuman's very good, and it was very different too for them. And I feel like it was underappreciated, so I'm glad there's some people who.
I believe. Well, it's NCT, so like it did well, but I think in the
Overall,
NCT scape paid dust.
Yeah.
Paid
All these
dust.
basic people just like kick it. Okay, we get it. People were shirtless. It was a good song, but it doesn't have to be.
The moment's passed
Yeah.
for me. Superhuman. She lives on.
Exactly.
She's superhuman.
Exactly.
Clues in the title, like.
I was gonna say, and she's regular, but just basic. My number 15.
No. Okay.
It's Punch. I'm so sorry. I don't like that song.
Punch.
I don't like that song at all. To this day, okay, I kind of the very very beginning, which no wait. Oh yeah, that too. But like, I ate that up.
Yeah.
And then immediately after that, did not understand anything else for the rest of the song. I'm like, where are we go? To this day, so jarring for me. I cannot understand that song, and it's just we fight. It sounds. When people say noise music, like NCT makes noise music, and I think they do, but like usually all of the noise music that I attribute, it's like good noise, like it's like.
Makes sense.
But this is like noise. I'm like, this is not good.
Punch. I considered being in my top 5. I don't know where I put her in the end. Where was she? She was 6. She was literally number 6.
But to each their own, that's what we said.
Yeah. No. The first time I listened to Punch, I was like, what is this? She was a grower. And now I see the vision.
Usually things grow on me, but she just never grew. And let's just...
You're
I
not
have to be...
balling? Well,
I'm not fighting together.
We'll fly together.
Was it
I don't
fly?
know
I thought it was
about you.
fight.
I thought it was fly.
We
Why
fight
does this keep
together.
happening to us? I mean, fight would make a lot more sense. And yet, here I am.
NCT Punch lyrics.
Actually, no, the start of the music video is also like seared into
don't
my
they wear,
brain
like,
because it's so good. Like when they're in the circle.
We fight together. Lock screen. Sheryse 1, Vivi 1. Last week.
Yeah.
You got me with the TXT one.
I did.
No, I get you. But it just didn't grow on me. But like, I think it's really good when you're able to when people personally can say like, oh, I don't think this song by my favorite is like the best. Like, I think I don't think you should just like every song that your favorite comes out with, you know?
Yeah.
And since I'm the biggest NCT ever, I feel like it's a real testament that I like them for their music, because I can admit that I don't think Punch was it. But that being said, those first 2 seconds, I'm with them. I'm there, and then you just lose me.
Because I'm a clean fighter.
We are like, if they just kept that, I would. Anyway,
it's okay. What could have been? It's okay.
Those are our thoughts on our top 5 and least favorite for NCT127 title tracks.
Yay!
Before we end off, it's pretty late, but I think we should just say, for the sake of the pod, what song are you most excited for the P1HARMONY concert?
Pyramid.
What are you excited?
Pyramid.
I'm on the top of the pyramid.
Again, I'm going to be shaking the foundations. Like,
I'll be with you. I'll be with you on that one.
I can't wait to hear Pyramid live.
I will.
God. Obviously, On My Mama. We've talked about On My Mama. Like,
I didn't even think about that because I wasn't thinking about the solo songs.
And yourself?
No, because now that I'm thinking about the solo stages too.
No.
First of all, Killing It.
Song.
Wait, Killing It. Like, I think that's just the generic one, but Killing It changed my life, so I have to see that. I need to see Paparazzi Harmony live. But just the solo song, aside from On My Mama, Jiyoung's baby performance, I think I'm gonna cry. He said he's gonna be
No, I know you will.
I love Jiyoung, and I think it just fits him so much. But like, it's not just English. He does like Korean. Like, he sings his own version. Yeah, so it's not just singing baby.
That's cute.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I think his voice too would just be baby. It'd be so cute. But generally for the songs, I'm pretty sure. Is I See You on the set list?
Surely.
I think it is.
I hope it is.
But I want to see that. I think I'd just be in the crowd, like.
Yeah.
I see
you know where we're gonna be? Barricade. That's where we're gonna be.
I think. Saying on the pod now so we can tell them after. But you know how we were talking about the stage and the extension? I think we should go by the extension if we can. Okay. Front center of the extension. Because you can still see in the back, but then when they come forward. Because I thought, imagine we're at the front stage and intak goes, I put that on my, and he starts walking this way, and I have to watch On My Mama like this.
We'll be craning.
Can you imagine that?
Craning. You're right.
So I'm thinking maybe it might just be best. Like, sure, they might be a bit far, but they'll definitely come forward.
Okay.
We can think about it, but that's what I'm saying for now. Anyway,
if we get the option,
fingers crossed,
what we should aim for,
that would be nice. We'll update you guys.
We will. This is a pre-Sydney
podcast, and we'll have a post-Sydney podcast. After, guys, next time you see us, we'll have seen P1HARMONY. We would have seen On My Mama. On My Mama.
No, because I have heard. Well, because I didn't go in last year, but people who went last year were like, they look ethereal. They do not look real in person, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready to perceive.
The thing is, I know. Just look at Intak. Just look at Theo. I know. Oh, guys. I put that on my wall. Actually, Vivi put it on the wall for me.
I did.
No. Thanks, Vivi.
No worries.
Oh my gosh. That's our thumbnail.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm not gonna put it. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all for today.
I still don't know where, if you like this video is from.
If you like this video, like this video.
Sorry.
Whoever said it, they were right.
You're so right for that.
Anyway, we'll see you after post P1.